Hello, my imaginary friends. I see you're back, snuggled up, ready to read our next chapter. James Madison. He is nicknamed the father of the Constitution. He was born March 16th, 1751, and he died on June 28th of 1836. James Madison was a tiny man with a tiny voice. He mumbled. He was a frail and often sick. And he is often given credit for being the founding father most responsible for designing America's government. You see, this eensy-weensy little man had a plan for running America based on all these books he'd read. Well, boys and girls, Madison's plan got hammered and nailed and kicked around by other founding fathers until it became the U.S. Constitution, America's rule book. Madison's favorite rules had to do with no single branch of government having too much power and no single majority of people having too much power. Madison feared democracies, where a majority of uneducated, common people had as much power as a minority of rich people. And so he created a constitution that would protect the minority from the majority. Well, certain founding fathers refused to sign off on this plan unless it included a list of basic rights for all citizens. That includes them. So the clever Madison just hauled off and wrote what some folks consider the most important part of the Constitution, the Bill of Rights. Freedom of speech, freedom to own guns, and lots of other freedoms that Americans still brag about today. Brag and argue about. Freedom of religion was Madison's favorite. He believed that religion and government should be separate. And he's one reason it is in America. In some ways, James Madison was a giant. We'll get to find out how tall he was in just a second. We'll let you know. Famous quotes. Religion and government will both exist in greater punity the less they are mixed together. A well-instructed people alone can be permanently a free people. It is proper to take alarm at the first experiment on our liberties. Oh, we're doing, If men were angels, no government would be necessary. Good, very good point, James. He is known as the father of the Constitution. Did I say when he was born? I can't remember. March 16th, 1751 to June 28th, 1836. I couldn't remember, so I just did anyway. He was 5 feet, 4 inches tall. Oh, I was a short little guy, wasn't he? He weighed 100 pounds. Oh my. His political leaning? Smart. He leaned to the smart side of his political when he leaned side. Jobs held, he was a lawyer. Another lawyer. Delegate in Continental Congress, the U.S. representatives from Virginia, fifth Secretary of State, 4th President, a writer, and a political theorist. That's scary. A political theorist. Years served in the Virginia militia, 7, but non-combat. That was during his infiltration days. Education, College of New Jersey, now Princeton. Languages mastered: English, Latin, ancient Greek, Hebrew, Spanish, and French. What was his stance on France? C'est magnifique, 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 magnifique. I'm assuming that's French. No, I do know that's French, but I can't just say those fancy words right now. And I was not prepared. I did not read ahead. This is raw reading. So far, I think I'm doing pretty good. All things considered. Hobbies. Reading. Oh, like me. I like to read. Horseback riding and chess. His wealth, $101 million. Nicknamed Father of the Constitution. His political party, Democratic Republican Party, which he co-founded. Main residence, Montpelier, Virginia. And land owned, 5,000 acres. Hogs owned, that's 222. Triple two. Parrots owned, he had one. Human slaves owned, 108. Position on slavery, thought slaves should be freed, then sent to Africa. So it doesn't say send them back to Africa. So send them over there, free them, and then shoo them off somewhere. Religious faiths, he was a deist and an Episcopalian. His achievements, wrote plan for the U.S. Constitution. Does that mean he had like storyboards? Okay, guys. This is the plan. We're going to do this. Move that over there. Put that over there. No. I think we should do this first. No, you got to pick the last time. It's my turn. Greedy. That's the plan. Trust it. Wrote final version of the Bill of Rights. Very good. He took notes. That's his achievement. He took notes, recording our most detailed history of the Constitution hearings. So he was an avid note taker and recorded most of the detailed history. So the things that we believe to be true of the Constitution hearings. He's the one that got that chapter in the Bible. Co-wrote the Federalist Papers. He was the first president to wear long pants. What were the others wearing? Oh my. What were the others wearing? First president to wear long pants. Were there different kinds of pants? Maybe they were pantaloons or something. Surely they weren't wearing dresses. Maybe they were. I don't know. They don't show them that, though. They have those little poofy pants. I would call them pantaloons or something of that nature. But this is the first president to wear long pants. Must have been a certain style. In his opinion on the Boston Tea Party, he wasn't too terribly concerned about it. So take that. And that's good old Jamie Madison. Did I tell you what his birthday was? I'm just kidding. I remembered that I did. I got you there for a second, didn't I? Good night.